Welcome to the Become a Club Owner FM save on Twitch. It is once again time to splash your channel points to become the best club owner in the game. Use your flux capacitor points to redeem rewards such as hire and fire a manager, improve your player attributes, buy a player, and don't forget to also redeem the Doggy Goody reward to make our dog mascot happy. Get ready for another round of Become a Club Owner. Here's your host, the Mad Scientist.
Hello and good evening. How are we doing, people? We are going to celebrate nothing else than the millennium tonight. We are going to hit the year of 2000 in tonight's live stream. And the transfer window will of course open as well. But first of all, we have to celebrate the millennium like it was the first time in history. And we're not alone. Of course we're not alone. There he is, already. Woo. What up, mascot? Sit, please. Do you think we have something special for you today because it's the millennium? Should we find something special for you for tonight? Should we find something special for homie for tonight because it is the millennium? Oh, it's a real doggy goodie. It's a real doggy goodie for homie. It's gonna be a good stream tonight, isn't it? You don't have to catch this easy. I know you'll run away. Yeah, good boy. What do you say? What do you say? Can I hear you? Again? Is this for you? Is this for you? Is this for you? Yeah, you're going. He's off. Once again, we have sacrificed to the big dog god. Okay, now that's taken care of that. How are you doing, people? How are you doing? I'll have an update for you, as always, in a moment. Now, first of all, I'll check up on the chat. What's going on? Rambling is in early with the Australia Rambling. My man, how are we doing? This is England. Hey, Mad. Hey, everyone. Rambling, yo. This is England. Mad emotes. Dandino, is that from today? What's going on? Oh, excuse me for a second. Come on. There you go. Okay, I'm back. This is England Mad emotes. It was Dandino who subscribed to tier 1. Subscribed for 2 months now. Dandino, man, you know, I appreciate it so much. Thank you very much. Boofin. Yeah, I hope everyone is well. Let's have a mad night, Boof, right? Let's have a mad night. The millennium is hitting us tonight. John Doyle, let's go. Seabrit, Lagos. This is England. Shut it, you. You stewed your mouth. Now, what's going on, Seabread? This is England. Shut up your gob. Are you drunk? Seabread and this is England. You're drunk. We should be drunk tonight because it is the millennium and we're going to smash it in with a huge party when we hit that moment in stream. So, good start to you guys. Peep down, this is England. Gobsmacker, jawbreaker. Chinny chin. Let's go, Zooey says Seabread. This is England with the doggy emote. Boofin is in with the emote. Seabread, hello, Matt. Hello, Breeze. How we doing? Rambling, gonna party like it's 1999. Exactly. How old were you guys in the year of 2000? I must have been 18. You know my math skills. Don't trust me. I think I was 18. How old were you guys? Boofin with the doggy emote as well. Nasty can redeem the doggy goodie. Now I'm getting a little bit worried because why don't we see anything on the screen? Where is the alerts? Don't fuck with me now, alerts. They should come up. But thank you, Nash DK. We have given him the biggest bone he's ever had today, so he has run away. Let's see when we'll see him the next time. Hope you're well, Nash DK. Vitor, hi, Matt. How you doing? I'm doing so fine, my friend. I'm looking forward to tonight's live stream. We're going to have so much fun once again with some of the football cards. I really liked the quiz we had last time because it wasn't easy every time. I remember especially the one with Brian Laudrup and Rai, the Brazilian. Brian had like 30 international appearances and Rai had 31. And I think it was 92% said Brian Laudrup. So only 8% with channel points on that. You know, I love the underdog story. So we are going to have so much fun with prediction polls, with these using these cards as always. And why not just start up the first one, because we could have that going in the background while I'll fill you in on the updates before we kick off tonight's live stream. As always, give me a second. Who's up next time, actually? Okay, we start with them. There we go. Let's kick it off already. I had so much fun doing this last time, so let's continue it tonight. I have picked 2 football cards with 2 players. These cards are from 93-94, and the question is, which of these 2 players has played most games for the national team? The first one is a Swede. It is Stefan Schwarz. He played in Benfica, Fiorentina, Arsenal in his career. He wasn't that old at this point of time. He was like 24 years old. Was he capped at this point of time more times than Stefan Chapuisat, the Swiss international legend, the Dortmund legendary striker Stefan Chapuisat? Which of these 2 was capped more in 1994? Feel free to bet your first channel points of tonight, guys. The prediction poll are live. And thank you for that marvelous follow from Rogerio. Appreciate it, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome to the Mad Crew. We are happy to have you. Hope you are doing wonderful. San is in with hearts as well. Let's rerun the theme music, the anthem, one more time here. We can take that. Yes. Been on the cider, says Seabread. So I was on to something. John Doyle, 23. Rambling 13, smoked a big joint with my mates at 23:59. So bad. So you were 23, John Doyle, in 2000. Rambling said 13. Seabread, one fresh out the womb in 2000. There you go. So we're covering all different ages. I like that. This is England. Drunk a full bottle of aftershocks and lost 6 hours of memory. I don't even remember the millennium. We're going to relive it tonight, my friend. This is England. Who figured that you and me was going to celebrate the millennium together? We are doing that a little later. Chelsea Ranger, evening mad. Evening Chelsea. Nice to see you, my friend. Hope you are ready to splash some channel points. If you have some, there's a prediction poll live now for the next 50 seconds. Which of these 2 players was capped most by the national team? Was it Stefan Chapuisat? He was 24 years old, and the same for Stefan Schwarz, the Swede international, who were capped most in 93-94 around that time. Rogerio going for the database. Go and have fun with the database, Rogerio, for sure. Actually reminds me that I need to upgrade some of the commands. Give me a second. And cheers. I'm on some vitamin well today. Yeah, not bad. Give me a sec. Over here, the commands. Yes. And there you go. Got it. Yes, and for you guys who already have some channel points on your account, maybe you're sitting on them at the moment because, as I said earlier, we're starting the transfer window tonight. I need to play one game in the Serie A, and it's winter break. And we'll celebrate the millennium at the New Year's, and then we'll kick off the transfer window afterwards. And we have sort of agreed last time on the live stream. I asked you guys, would you still want to be able to buy players from other user-owned clubs? And we sort of agreed on a solution. The solution is that you can still buy a player for, what is that, 5,000, 6,000? Oh, I actually forgot. 5 or 6,000 you could buy, it's 5,000, right? You can buy a player from any club in the universe except for the user owners for 5,000. Then you can buy a player from a user owned club, but that is now 7,000. I thought that 10,000 was a little bit too much, so we met in between 5 and 10,000, that is. So you can still buy from each other, but you have to pay out 7,000 bucks. Is the database 23.4 compatible? No, this England has cleared that up. Rogerio, good on that. Default database, exactly, this is England. Sorry for not replying yet on Discord, buddy. No worries, Sad, no worries. Don't think about it at all. Prediction poll is in. That's going to be interesting to check that out. So we can pay out the first channel points of tonight, guys. Let's do that immediately. Prediction poll is in. We had the Swede versus the Swiss. And 36% is going for Stefan Chapuisat. So he's the underdog in this race because 64% is going for the Swede, Stefan Schwarz. Give me a second because I don't know the answer to this, to be honest. Stefan Schwarz has been capped 16 times at this point of time. 16. And Stefan Chapuisat, 29. So it's a clear victory for Stefan Chapuisat. And he was the underdog. 36% win for Stefan Chapuisat. So congratulations on the first channel points of tonight. 3 viewers will split some channel points, and that will not be the last time of this live stream, that's for sure. Just to fill you in what happened since I was live last time, and we will kick off the save in a second after that update. I told you last time on the stream that I was going to be a guest on the podcast. We recorded that last night. I think it's out tomorrow or Friday, but I will of course share it everywhere because I had a wonderful time. I really enjoyed the time on the podcast. Usually we talk entirely about my databases, my recent database and my previous databases and stuff like that. We did that also yesterday, but we also talked about the Become a Club Owner save. It was a pleasure talking about this save, which I feel we have built together. I talked a lot about my chat and you guys and the Become a Club Owner, the whole concept, what it came out from, and how much fun we have with it. So it was just such a pleasure talking about the Become a Club Owner save. Hope you'll check up on the podcast. I'll share all the links tomorrow. And I think that's it. Let's hit the game. Let's hit the play button. Look forward every time. This is on, says San. Very kind, San. Let's go, says Rambling. Did you make some channel points there, Rambling? Good on you. I lost again, Vita. Bad start today, but we'll get some more in. Hopefully you'll get back on it. San, it is the best idea I have seen ever. So engaging with chat and followers. That means so freaking much, San. I'm just happy we're having so much fun with it all. But let's start this one. It's like in every stream we try to break the record. I want to do as many prediction polls as possible. We have talked about this several times. If I was able to just give away 10,000 channel points, it would be so much fun. Please, Twitch, allow me a pool of channel points that I could give away for free. That would be fucking brilliant. But instead, we'll run a hell of a lot of polls, so you will have your chance to multiply your channel points. And I think this football card thingy is going really well because it's not an easy one. I bet you that last time we went through like 7 or 8 of these quizzes, and I bet you that no one of you guys had all 7 or 8 correct. It's not that obvious every time, and we will kick off a new one before I start the save. Let's do that. Yes, 2 cards is coming up, and this is one of my favorite players actually of all time involved in this one. It is the Italian Giuseppe Signori, the Italian. Was he capped more by Italy at this point of time in 93-94 than the Spanish legend Jose Maria Baquero, the Barcelona legend? So these two head to head. Prediction poll is live. It's up to you guys if you want to bet some channel points. If you know or have a feeling which of these 2 players was capped most by the country at this point of time. Good luck, guys. And yes, as I said, I need to play one more match. That is against Piacenza. It's a must-win game. So we will end up in the top 3 at the winter break. after that game, we are getting closer and closer to January, that millennium, and the transfer window as well. So I will start to activate all the redemption stuff, but the buyer player and seller player and buyer player from a user owner will first be activated a little later. So let's get this up and running, and there we go. We need this one. There we go. There's just so many things you can redeem, so better get it all in there. Like that, and that, and that. Cool stuff. There we go. Should be ready to be redeemed. And I thought about this as well. Let me kick this off. And there we go. Alright then. Get that out of there. Yes. Alrighty. How are Monaco doing, by the way, Seabread is asking, and let's check it out immediately. Coming up to the winter break. Monaco in second, 1 game behind Marseille, so could potentially go to 39. It's quite close in France. That is really, really interesting. John Dahl redeemed improved player. There we go, John. Let me find the first wheel of tonight. Ready for you in a moment. Good Scotland, good evening, Matt. Good evening, lads. Good evening, good Scotland. How are we doing, my friend? Happy Millennium. We're going to celebrate the millennium on this save in a moment. I just need to play one more game. Is Sand Jr. a regular yet? He was subbed in against us when we played against Milan. No, he seems to be a sub. Yeah, been subbed in 8 times, but started 5. So he's heavily involved in the first team for sure. The 17-year-old wonder kid. Not bad in any way. Back to France because John, club owner at Lyon, and the youth team player. Let me find over here. Where was he? He was at the first team. Scott check. There he is. Of course, at the first team. So, wheel is ready in a moment. There we go. This is England. Sand Jr. has his contract terminated. Too many nights out, says this is England. For sure, it sounds like. But yes, let me check up on this prediction poll. We'll check up on the prediction poll in a second. Let me get rid of this. And the prediction... No, the reward request queue. John Dahl, improved player. The wheel is ready for you, my friend. Let me see if you can see it as well. There you go. The wheel is up. Should we spin the wheel, John? And good luck to Scott Check again. John is really going for Scott. Let's spin this wheel and improve Scott Check's current ability and potential ability. Good luck. Be kind to us, wheel. Please. Wheel, get out of here. Damn. I hate it when it's just one of the 2 possible. But plus 10 in current ability. That is the name of the game. Plus 10 in current takes him up to 167. Potential 180. So, I mean, it's still a step on his evolution for sure. And 3 attributes. John, should we spin the wheel first? Or would you like to tell me which 3 attributes we should potentially improve here? I'll find the next wheel. If he is anything like me, he is having too many nights out, says John Dahl, can you spin the wheel first, please? Yes, of course I can. It is ready for you to be spun. So we'll be a little bit more kind this time, please, to John and Scott Jack. It is a +4. It could be worse. It could be worse. That's what I'm trying to say. But there you go, John. +4 in 3 attribute categories. What are we going for? And I also have the prediction poll in. Let me see the results here. Ooh, that's a landslide. Hope you're right on this one, guys. Was it Giuseppe Signori or was it Jose Baquero? Which player was capped most at this point of time? I can tell you that 9% went for the Italian. 9%. 91 for Baquero. We'll find out in a second. I'm waiting for John to answer which 3 attributes we should improve, please. San, well done. Take anything you get. Exactly. Composure, positioning, first touch. Please, man. Absolutely will do, John. So +4 in composure. That is a great step from 9 to 13. +4 as well in positioning and first touch. Positioning goes to 19. And first touch we have up here also goes to 13. That was an important one, I feel. So a couple of great updates, a little upgrade to the current ability as well. Congratulations, John Doyle and Scott Check. Not bad at all. So, who is it? Giuseppe Signori, Jose Baquero. Let me check it out. Jose Baquero. 17 appearances. 17 appearances for Baquero. 91% said Baquero. Signori. 9. The correct answer is Jose Maria Baquero. Congratulations. So this time the majority was on point, and you will be paid out some channel points. Congratulations on that. Good start for some of you tonight. Hopefully also a good start for me. I'll play that last game against Piacenza. They are 16th in the Serie A. Must win after the last 2 losses. One in the Champions League. Didn't mean that much. We still moved on from our Champions League group. And we lost again Inter in a huge game. That was madness. And Inter and Juventus and Milan. That is the 3 teams we are head to head with in this top 4. That's for sure. So let's finish this first half of the season in manner with 3 points. 4-0 win or something like that. I would like that. Martin Palermo, Crespo, Asprilla scoring some goals to make us happy. 2 in a row now, Boof. Nice to hear it, Boofin. Nice to hear it. Congratulations. Rambling. Same. Shame I won about 10 points then. That's not too much, but you are on a roll to be honest. I love this segment, guessing the caps, and me too. I couldn't call them all myself when I went through most of them, but I haven't seen the caps on all the cards, so I'll be surprised a couple of times as well. And last time the Paolo Maldini one, that was the huge discussion. I was pretty surprised as well. As I said, he was capped for Italy since he was 18, 19 or something like that. But he lost that prediction poll. And we will have bunches of those to go through tonight, of course. Alright, Inter winning 5-1. Hat-trick by Ronaldo. No, 4 goals by Ronaldo, 1 by Baggio. Fiorentina losing to Atalanta. Lazio smashed Roma 7-1 in the Roma derby. My God. Josip Skoko with 4 goals. 1 by Vieri, Nedved, Boksic. Wow, Roma.
Because we know when we add up all those inches, that's gonna make the fucking difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, Juventus beat Milan, and Pippo Inzaghi, what a start to the season. 12 appearances with 21 goals. Get the hell out of here. I think there's 3 hat-tricks and 1 game with 4 goals in his goal tally overall. That is bonkers. How are we going to stop him to this season? San redeemed maximum team moral plus. It is very needed right now. Maciek Avolo says San. It was, yeah. So hopefully the boys will be ready for the next game. But we can do it immediately, San. Because when you redeem the maximum team moral plus, just like Sand did, we will do this to the team. Change on moral to perfect. Maximize existing tactical familiarity. Improve team cohesion. And remove bans, injuries, and all unhappiness. So Milan are good to go. Good call on saying. Every game is so important in this Serie A, as we can see. But you wasn't able to beat Juventus this time. We need to be able to beat Piacenza on this one. Let me see. Diego Foser is returning from injury, not getting back, ready for the last game. Asprilla is injured actually. Let's leave him out. Otherwise, I think it's the strongest lineup we can start with. Prediction for the game. Okay, let me pick. Hey guy, hey! Where's the doggy bone? Where's the bone? You want to come and say thanks? Where's the bone? Show me the bone. Show me the bone. Where's the bone? Where is it? Is it gone? You haven't eaten it, right? You haven't eaten it yet. Please? Go and get the bone. Go and fetch the bone. Okay, who we going with here? We're going with like this and yes. You'll get 1 minute for this prediction poll, and it is live right now. Which player out of these three options will have the highest rating after this game? Will it be Juan Pablo Sorin, our starting left wingback? Will it be Dino Baggio, our goal-scoring central midfield? Or will it be our playmaker, Juan Sebastian Veron? Your call, guys. What's for sure is we're going to beat Piacenza. That's the plan, which we'll put into effect immediately. Half a minute left of the prediction poll to get your bet in. What do you have, guys? Who do you have? Starting lineup for Piacenza. Valerio Fiori in goal. Sacchetti, Virkovud, Kuberas, Kivu. What is that? That is Murat Alachaya, Juan Gomez, Mazzola, Stroppa, Simone Inzaghi, and Davide Dionici. Yeah, this is a team we for sure need to beat. 2 seconds left of the prediction poll, so let's hit kickoff. Let's go. Let's check it out. We have 10% in for Sorin, the left wing back. 68% is going for Dino Baggio to have the highest rating after this game. And 22% in on Veron. Good luck, guys. Lilian Thuram finding Hussein. Thuram with the cross. We run for Bohosian with a placed shot. Saved by the goalie though. Crespo on the ball. Cannavaro, Walter Samuel, and Sorin setting up Dino Baggio. And he goes for goal. We'll get a corner kick out of this. Veron takes the corner kick. Cleared by Piacenza. Saying LVG is not really getting this team going yet, says San. No, not really, but it is tough competition, right? To be fair, it is really tough competition against Inter, Juventus, and Parma in your case. Hussein, his shot was blocked. I still have faith, says San. That's the attitude, for sure. This is England. You were supposed to do me a favor this season, San. You have some kind of deal going there. Sandfox, hi Sandfox, how are we doing? Is the night going to be the night, Sandfox? I can tell you tonight we're going to hit the millennium, the year 2000 in our universe here. So we're going to party like it's 1999. How are we doing, Sandfox? Nash, is the Danish League done yet? Yes, it is, Nash. Yes, it is. The latest update, 2.0, has been released a couple of days ago, and the Danish League is one of the new playable leagues, alongside the Dutch Eredivisie and the Brazilian Serie A. And what's going on over here? Hey! What's up? You're back. You're back. You're in control now, yes. Talk to the guys. Nope, look ahead. Talk to the guys. Nope, look ahead. Talk to the microphone. Talk to the microphone. Yes. Alright. Yeah, you're game master now. I'm the mascot. Give me a bone, please. Give me a doggy goodie. Oof. What do I have to pick to get my young players' ambition up? Hidden attributes. Improve hidden attributes. That is in there, the ambition attribute. Okay, can I get my arm, please? Yes, put you down. Sit, please. Yeah, Nash going for the DB. That is the Steam. That is the Steam link. So that is not the latest update, Nash. If you want to get the latest update, you need to go to my website. There is all the links. I have a command for the website. I can do like this. Doggy tail website. And this is England with his usual 100 bits. Not expected this is England, but surely appreciated. Thanks, my guy. Half an hour into this is actually still 0-0. You're not my lucky dog today. Get out of here. So let's encourage the guys for the last 10 minutes here of the first half. Surely disappointing. Where do I download it? Nice. Yeah, there was a link to the website. There you'll have the latest version. Sandfox, I am doing amazing, man. That's what you want to hear, Sandfox. I'm happy to hear that. Wonderful stuff. Me as well. Boofin, I think the hidden trades redeem isn't on the board right now, man. Oh, have I missed that? Let me check up on that. I can see it over here. Where could that hide? Improve hidden attributes. Yes, for 3,000. It is activated. Improve hidden attributes. It should be activated. It is green color. Green color. It should be there. Hopefully you can find it now. 3,000 channel points. Channel box. And Crespo should have scored the first goal there. Damn it. Not this time. And that is halftime. And this is the last game before we head into the winter break, the next transfer window, and the beautiful millennium. So what are we doing here at halftime? We just need to step up, aren't we? Come on. What was the situation between Sorin, Baggio, Veron? Let's check up on that. We haven't done anything, so it must be quite close. Veron is slightly ahead of Sorin. In that race, and here is Bohosian and Crespo. Veron and Hussein. That's the ball movement we want to see. Hussein for Veron. Back to Bohosian. Switches sides to Sorin. Veron and Palermo. We haven't seen Palermo this game. What's going on? Crespo's not doing fantastic today. Very unusual. Let's go attacking. We're going for this. Throw in for Piacenza. Juan Gomez outside the box. Dionici for Mazzola. Hussein there with the interception, but Stroppa with a chance. There is Buffon. Okay. Let's go even more attacking. Get Ronaldinho in instead of Hussein. Let's get Veron down to play at the central midfield. Ronaldinho up there. Thuram is quite tired, and Sartor is usually good for an assist or two, so let's bring him in. 20 minutes to go. Let's find that goal, please. I see it now, says Boofin. Nice to hear that, Boof. Good stuff. Nash, which file should I go with? FMF or the other one? Do you want the Regen mod to work? Then you need to... Dino Baggio hits the post. Huge chance. And the guys who went for Dino Baggio in the poll shakes their head. But yeah, the FMF file, if you want the Regen mod to work, the FMF file can be opened with the editor as well, and can be used to set up a custom save. The save game file is just plug and play. That's the easy version. So that's up to you, Nash. And please feel free to ask if you need any advice setting it up. So, Fiore now in for Viron. Mesala. That must be it. 15 minutes to go. Oh, freaking hell. Viron is part of the prediction poll. My bad. So if Fiore scores, that is Viron. Sato for Fiore. We are still searching for that goal. Come on, Palermo now. Nope. Demand more for the last 10. Walter Samuel. Palermo. For Sorin. Could he get a cross in? No, he stops up. There is the cross from Sorin. Crespo wins the header, but nope. I'm 900 away and I know who I'm picking, says Sandfox. I'm looking so much forward to see who you're picking and to add the next user owner of this save, Sato, with the chance. And 900, we are getting there. We are getting close, Sandfox, for sure. Dino Baggio for Palermo. Is this really true? Are we not going to find the goal and score a goal? Martin Palermo, come on. Against Piacenza. Mamma mia. Corner kick from Ronaldinho. Not over yet. He's taking his time. We aren't attacking even. Get going. Fiore, go for the long shot. Nope. There it is. Oh, hits the crossbar. How many shots? 21 shots, 8 on target. 0-0. Where is the efficiency at, please? Virkovud, he must be 40 now. Luigi Sato. Crespo. Palermo. Now it's done. There we go. Done deal. Martin Palermo with the huge chance. 1-0 it is. Let's drop to positive. No mistakes the last 5 minutes. Crespo and Sato. Will we get a second? Fiore with the cross. There's a chance in there for Palermo. Always winning the headers, but saved by Fiore, the goalkeeper. 4 minutes added. Ronaldinho, last chance of the game probably, from a corner kick. There comes Palermo, but couldn't hit the target. 1-0. Seems like that's the result. Is there face packs? Yes, Nash, there is for sure a face pack. There is a free face pack. The link is always also available on my website. There's also a paid free face pack. Which is even larger, even bigger. So let me know if you want the link to that. And boof it with the Parma badge. We love to see it. And I downloaded the FMF file, but should I do something special for the Regen to work? Yes. Let me show you what is easier to do in this situation, Nash. Because I have a brilliant. Where do I have it? I have it over here. Setup instruction video. It makes it such easy to set it up. I have a link for that video over here. A good friend of the channel, Dodgy Gamer, he has made this setup video for everything for the database. The Regen mod, the face packs. There's a link for that video right there. Oh, Cam is gone. Thank you, guys. Is it back? Is it back? It's back. I suddenly remember the last stream we had was about 4 hours, and the cam didn't disconnect any times during that stream. So it actually, damn it, it's gone now, but it's back. One important thing, Nash, when you're setting up with the FMF file, when you're starting a new save, it's really important that you select the default Football Manager database. You can't select the Football Manager database with an update. That will conflict with the 98-99 database. So that is just important to remember. So this is halfway through the season. We're in 3rd position. So tough staying in that top 4 race, especially top 2 positions. That is so difficult. New USB hub work then, says Chelsea Ranger, and the answer is no, because this is the old USB hub, which actually probably still works fine. The new USB hub is over here, still same problem. Not as often, I think, but it's still a problem. So I'm working on that offline. But this was the last game in the first half of the season. Date is 17th of December. Schedule looks like this. We'll come back on the 7th of January to play against Sampdoria, Bologna and Torino. 3 games we should be able to win. Could be off to a good start in the second part of the season. Then probably some Coppa Italia, Champions League, that is first in February, Bayern Munich. And we have a Juventus game here, Milan game here. Yeah. Long season still ahead of us. $20 days break it is. Did a poor intake on the way. Oh right, I completely forgot about the results. I did sub Viron, but I didn't notice that Viron had the highest rating before I subbed him. So what do we do here, guys? Surin 7.4, Viron 7.5, and Dino 7.0. So it's been Viron all the time. So I'll pay out some channel points to the 22% who went for Juan Sebastian Viron to get the highest rating in this game. He certainly did. Congratulations on a little bit of channel points. Not a lot, but it makes a difference in a way. And let's kick off the next one. There we go. Someone wants to improve the player. Who could that be? It is Rich. It is the top prospect who's being improved this night. First up, it was Scott Check in Lyon. Now it's Laura in Barcelona. Redeemed the improved player, Rich. Let me find a wheel for you and let's get this rolling. Let's get this spinning. Improved player, current ability, potential ability. We could potentially max it out very soon for some of your players. Laura is already a hell of a player, so let's see how this improvement will do for Laura. She's still only been subbed in 1 time this season for the first team. Barcelona are first in the La Liga, so there must be strong competition. So let's see if this will help you, Rich. 3 in a row, Boofin. On a freaking roll for sure, Boof. Amazing. Rich, Viron got me over the 5k line. Wowzers. So congratulations on that call. Making the difference for sure. Let me see if we can see the wheel, Rich. Good luck, Rich. Be kind to us, wheel. What do we have for Rich today? Let's see. Not the jackpot, but plus 10 in both. Plus 10 in both. In this case, that could be very useful. Let's see what this will take Laura up to. Potential up to 180. And current up to 157. Let's hope that will help getting some more playing time in for the first team. And let's improve 3 attributes while we're at it. I'll find the next wheel for us. Do we just spin it, Rich, or do you want to tell me which 3 attributes you would like me to improve? Wheel is ready to be spun. Oh yes. What do you say, Rich? Not bad so far. Spin again. Then I'll let you know the attributes. That's the dealio. Let's do it. Be kind, Wheel. Be kind to Rich. I think it's the popular +4 once again. It is for sure. +4 in 3 attributes. Not half bad. With these attributes already, yeah. That could be some good stuff. What do you think, Rich? Should she get more in finishing? Tackling, maybe? Acceleration, pace, concentration, what do you think? This is England. What's the date, Matt? Yeah, the date is the 19th of December. So 11 days to the millennium, and it will go wild, I tell you. This is the quiet before the storm. Rambling, did Virun win the highest rating? I had to go to put dinner on. Virun did win the highest rating. Were you one of the fortunate ones? Yes, as this is England. And what do we think, Rich? Thinking hard about which 3 attributes we should improve for Laura here. And I have found 2 new cards. 2 new cards for the next prediction in a second. This one will be easy for you guys. This one will be easy. Don't you think about it. I have it ready for you. Flare, acceleration, natural fitness. Fantastic choices. Rambling, nice. I'm 3 for 3. There is some people tonight who's freaking hot. Let's see if you can continue that good stretch with the next prediction poll with the cards. We'll get to it. First off, +4 in flare. Let's go for that. +4 in flare. Goes to 17. +4 in acceleration and natural fitness. Acceleration goes to 15. There we go. Natural fitness as well to 15. So very clever little upgrades here. Let's save that quickly. And let's make Laura starting player in the first team at Barcelona. So I'll just give myself a little holiday. Because, as I said, it's once again time to guess the Mad Scientist football cards collection. Players head-to-head. Which of these 2 players was capped more by the national team at this point of time? The first option is Spanish legend Guillermo Amor, Barcelona player. Was he capped more in 93-95 than an English legend, Ian Wright? Which of these 2 players was capped most in 93-94? Somewhere around that season, because these cards, most of these cards has been made to the World Cup in 1994. And what is happening with my camera? Holy shit, that looked crazy. It's on purpose. It's an effect. It's a Mad Scientist effect. It's getting confused with the cards, maybe. Ian Wright. Yeah, it's the cards. Ian Wright versus Guillermo Amor. Bet your channel points. The prediction poll is live for the next 2 minutes. Who do you have? Amor or Ian Wright? Rambling. Chicken Kiev and roasted veggies, carrot, red onion, asparges for dinner. Rambling once again. You're getting me the munchies, that's for sure. Holy shit. Sounds incredible. This is England. Man, you can't make it easy. Not that it is, because if everyone votes on winner, there'll be no points to win. That is true. That is true. And that is also why, as I said plenty of times, most of these head-to-heads will mean it's 2 players who has close to the same amount of caps for the national teams, if you can say it like that. Not all of them, but most of them are quite close to each other. So now it's the 23rd of December, last week of 1999. Let me go through all this stuff. Nothing important. Was that a friendly against Cremonese? I don't want to play that, I think. No, it was the Coppa Italia. Coppa Italia against Cremonese. That's fine. 15 days to the next game. Prediction poll will close in 10, 9, 8. Who will lose some channel points? Who will win some channel points? Will it be Ian Wright or will it be Guillermo Amor? The results are in and they say 68% thinks that Ian Wright was capped more than Guillermo Amor. 32% on Amor. So, head to head, who was capped most times? Let me start out with Guillermo Amor. The Spanish player at this point of time was capped 16 times. 16 times by Spain. Ian Wright at this point of time capped by England 12 times. 12 times with 1 goal. 16 caps, 1 goal. And he was a midfielder, Amor. Amor wins this. Guillermo Amor wins this. I'll pay out some channel points to the 32% to win for Guillermo Amor. Congratulations to a couple of viewers. Good on you. Sad on the others. Hey camera, don't fuck with me. Thank you very much, says Rich. My pleasure, Rich. No worries. Rogerio, does 2.0 database work? The one from Media Files. Yes, that is the latest edition with Brazil as well. The Brazilian league added. So yes, that works as well. Please let me know if you need any help setting it up, Rogerio. Rich, sorry, can you pull Laura up again? Screenshot hasn't worked. Of course, my friend. Go and get the screenshot. Rogerio, I downloaded the 9899 database 2.0, but it's not showing up. Have you downloaded the FMF file or the save game file? It should say that in the end of the file. Which one of those? And for you as well, Rogerio, I actually have an instruction video. I have a link for a video. You can check out this video. It explains everything, how everything is set up. Rambling, yes, I'm on a roll. 4 for Rambling. I thought you didn't have this one. It was a little bit tricky. Ian only with 12 caps at this point of time and 16 for more. So kudos, Rambling. Boofin, I'm on fire. 4 and 4 as well. You two guys. Amazing. This is England. Goats and laughing is as of. It's not showing up. The 9899 database, Rogerio. Can you see the YouTube link I've just shared in the chat? If you press that button and check out that YouTube link, it will explain everything to you, how it works, how everything is set up for the database. That will be very, very helpful usually. 25th of December. We are getting closer. And no one actually knows if the world will go under at the millennium. You guys who lived back then, you'll probably remember all the forecasts for all data will break down, and yeah, the world was coming to an end as well. Let's see what will happen in this universe. Will we survive? Okay, got it. I see there is 2 files. One is save game file, one is editor data file. Exactly, Rogerio. Yeah, you can use either, says this is England. I download the save game file, not the other one. And the save game file needs to go to the games folder. Sports Interactives / Football Manager 2023 / games. If you put that file in there, open up and run FM23, go to load games, you'll find the save in there and you're good to go. And I think while we are simming our way ahead to year 2000, why not get in another prediction poll, right? Who's up this time? Who do we have this time? What do we have for us cards? Oh. It's Legendary Edition. Legendary Edition for 2 nations here coming up. One more prediction poll, guessing the good old football cards. Now, which of these two players, and now we are talking about much more caps than just 12 and 16. This is a couple of players who played a lot for the national teams. But which one of the two played more for the national team? Was it Richard Gough, the Scottish international legend, or was it Ronald Koeman, the Dutch legend, who were capped most times at this point of time in history? The prediction poll will run for the next 2 minutes. Do you feel lucky? Then bet your channel points and hopefully win some more channel points. Scotland versus Holland, Koeman versus Gough. Who was capped more in 93-94? That even rhymes. Can you feel it? The millennium is coming closer. It is now the 26th of December. Holy smokes, it goes slow actually. One day at a time here at the end of the season. Rambling. My uncle told me he basically retired 15 years early because of the Y2K bug fear. Wow, that is crazy. Sarelli, it's really easy. Is that the cards you're talking about? Is it really easy to guess this one? I'm not sure it's what you're talking about, Sarelli, but nice to see you. But which of these two players, if you feel it's easy, please bet some channel points. The prediction poll is live for the next minute or so. You'll have a chance to gamble your channel points and get them multiplied. Of course, if you have the cards yourself, then it would be really, really easy. Could be very helpful for some of you. I have a huge collection of these cards. This is not all of it. I have like 300 cards maybe or something like that. And we have went through plenty of them. Cheers. If you heard a sound in the background, just my dog. Koeman at that period, says Sarelli. Oh, if we're talking about which one was the better player, I mean, I feel you on Koeman for sure. But this one, he was a warrior. The Scottish Buffin. How's Gala and my little boy? Coming up to the halfway point of the season. Situation in Turkey is Galatasaray is at first position with quite a spread between down to Fenerbahce. Not bad at all. And Haggis, he was part of the first team, wasn't he? At some point, wasn't he? Am I missing him? Where are you, Haggis? No, he's part of the under 19th team. Not playing a lot. 17 years old now. Prediction poll has closed. Let's get a result in. The question was, which of these two players has played more caps for the national team in 93-94? Let's take a look at it. The prediction poll says 27% on Ronald Koeman. Only 27% and 73%, of course, on Richard Gough. So, let's start with Ronald Koeman then. Ronald Koeman was capped by the national team back then 65 times. 65 times. But Richard, he was capped by Scotland 61 times. The winner is Ronald Koeman. And the 27% in the prediction poll, the winner is Ronald Koeman. Congratulations. Do we still have some guys who's on an unbeaten run? That would be really, really impressive, guys. Because that was a close one. That was a close call. Koeman versus Gough. Really, really tough. I'm continuing with my rhyme stuff. Koeman had 65 caps and Richard 61. Wow. Buffin, I forgot that's what you call ball knowledge. Sandfox getting closer and closer. Fantastic. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Oh, we're getting closer as well to the 1st of January 2024. Are you ready, guys? Buffin says, I'm unbeaten still. Freaking hell, you're not. I can't break you, man. That's amazing. Kudos. Bierhoff is crazy amount. Over 130 pounds, says Rogerio. Yeah. He must be locked to Milan then, in that case. What is the date now? Same dude says Rambling. I think I'll be a club owner tonight. We'll cross our fingers for that, guys. Who should I go for? Newcastle, says Rambling Man. It would be Newcastle without Alan Shearer, if that makes any difference. But Alan Shearer is not around anymore. So, let me check out over here. How much is in there? Yes. Do. We are trying to get to the 1st of January in the save. It takes some time, so let's fire away another prediction. I like this, and we can't have that you guys have guessed all of them correct. So let's go for another really tough one. Two huge legends, two defensive legends, both from Great Britain. The first is Des Walker. Des Walker, British defensive legend, versus Paul McGrath, Irish legend. Who of these two players were capped most in 93-94? I'm looking forward to see where you're betting your channel points on this one. The prediction poll is live now and for the next couple of minutes, while we prepare ourselves for the millennium. Buffin says, at 3,500, need 1,500 more to upgrade Hacky. I hope you will be able to do that, Buffin, for sure. This is England. If that's your team to go for, go for it. Of course, that makes sense. Sardelli goes for Paul McGrath without betting any channel points. It seems like Sardelli says Paul McGrath. Let's see if he's correct, because the prediction poll is live for 120 seconds, 1 minute and 20 seconds. I have to say, and let me check up on the save. It's the 31st of December. And Pipo Inzaghi claims FIFA Best Men's Player. Runner-up Ronaldo, R9. Martin Palermo, 3rd in the world, playing for Parma. Pipo Inzaghi also takes the FIFA 5th Pro Player of the Year, with Ronaldo and Palermo as runners-up. Best Team of the Year, FIFA team, Angelo Peruzzi, Lizarazu, Nesta, all Juventus players. Laurent Blanc, Cafu, Deschamps, Cesar Sampaio, Del Piero, Veron, Vival, Veron, Edmilson and Pipo Inzaghi. But look at the representation from Juventus. Freaking crazy. Asian Player of the Year, Josip Skoko. We saw him score a hat-trick recently. Anelka wins European Golden Boy, owned by Man United, the young Frenchman. Shearer wins the Player of the Year. English Player of the Year, Southampton's Alan Shearer, that is. Doing fine there. Southampton are 13th in the league. Jerome Rothen, Revelation of the Year. He is a great player. Great left foot on him. He plays for Marseille. They must have picked him up quite cheap. I think he starts in Ligue 2 or something like that. At Cannes. Yeah, picked him up for 1.9 earlier. Prediction poll has closed, and we have a result in. 20% says Des Walker. 80% says Paul McGrath. Let's see if the majority wins this one. I'll look on the back of the side of Des Walker, and he was capped 52 times. 52 times at this point of time. And Birdie, thank you for pressing the follow button. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the Mad Crew. We are happy to have you. It was 52 caps for Des Walker. 52. Paul McGrath, 61. Winning it, a close race, but Paul McGrath takes the cake. So this time it was the majority. 80% we went for Paul McGrath. And I'll pay out some channel points to you guys. Congratulations. It's not a bunch, it seems like. Vitor says Anelka won what? Anelka won the... Yeah, what the hell did he win? European Golden Boy, my friend. European Golden Boy. That is Nicola Anelka. And that was the 2 recent cards. We have made our way through those as well. Buffin, just crown me the best, says Buffin. I mean, what the hell? That was fantastic. Excellent call again. I can tell you that much, that we're hitting the millennium within the next minutes now. So if we lose connection, if something happens, you know what it is. It will just be the 1st of January year 2000, of course. It will be that in a moment. Let's see if everything breaks down or what the hell will happen. We better do this right, guys. I've dressed up for the occasion. It is the millennium. It's New Year's Eve in a moment. I have dampened the lightning a little bit. So let's do this right. Happy New Year, people. Happy New Year! From me and Naomi, it's the millennium. We have survived so far. We did it. We did it, buddy. The year's 2000 now. One last chance to bet some channel points for the courageous ones. You guys who think you'll have a chance to guess this one, you'll have the last chance before we open the transfer window. So I'll just find a couple of cards for us here. Should we go with these 2? Yeah, we'll go with these 2. Yeah, prediction poll will be live for 2 minutes after I've shown you the 2 players head to head who has played more for the national team in 93-94. About that time, we'll start out with an Italian legend, Roberto Donadoni, Milan legend as well, head to head versus a Scottish legend, Stuart McCall. Will it be Stuart McCall or will it be Roberto Donadoni, who was capped more by the national team? If you feel like you got this one, why not? Splash some channel points, take a chance. Who do you got, guys? Who do you have? Prediction poll is live for the next 2 minutes. And so is all the rewards. Now you can redeem buy a player from a user owners club, sell a player. Everything is live to go now. And let's kick off this transfer window in the year of 2000. And if it's only up to me, that's not going to happen a lot because we don't have much money. We have 5 million on the transfer budget. I don't really need to find any players. In the future, I would like to find a backup defensive midfielder, a young one. So I'll find that when we have the money for it. But anyways, we will get a new player signing. We will sign Nemanja Vidic in a couple of days. In 1 day, he will sign with the club. Looking forward to that. And the cam's gone again. Let me take care of that.
Shut up and take my money!
And it's already begun, hasn't it? It's begun. I hear you. I hear you, guys. I hear you. Ninja Penguino. So you like my Blackburn transfers? Absolutely. That's an A+ transfer window in my book, Ninja Penguino. Absolutely fantastic additions to your Blackburn side. I'm sure you'll do fine. But you're already second in the league, right? It's really impressive. So kudos already. This is England redeemed by a player. Ian redeemed by a player. And we'll get to that, guys. D. Maber says Makalele. Maybe D. Maber always have a good idea of who to take a look at. And Claude Makalele at this point of time is 26 years old. I would like one who's just a little bit younger, actually. But he was a late bloomer, and he's quality. He is quality, no doubt about it. But I'll go on a scouting campaign before I'll sign that defensive midfielder. But we'll also go on a scouting campaign immediately for This Is England, because This Is England, he is the club owner over at Inter. And if you don't remember all the club owners, take a look at this. Here they are, every club owner, every club. And here is This Is England's team. This is the mighty Inter, second in the Serie A. What are we on the look for? This Is England. Should we go and take a look at the scouting market, transfer market, anything? Only rule is you cannot sign a player from another user-owned club. Otherwise, you're free to choose exactly who you want to sign. So let me know if you're taking a look at any particular positions or whatever is up. This Is England. You are up for sure. And after This Is England, we will find a player for Ian. Ninja Penguino, what young player have you got on your shortlist? I mean, I have built this shortlist for a while, so I have a brilliant shortlist in my own world. And we could take a look at my shortlist in a moment when This Is England. He has told me what is up, what he's on the look for. Sandfox. There's another one going to get involved in the transfer market. As Sandfox says, I'm going to be on here soon. We are getting so close, Sandfox. Amazing. I thought you were spinning on wheels, man. No wheels. We have no tiers anymore. We just have two separate redemption rewards. One is the one you redeemed for 5,000. Buy a player from a non-user-owned club. 7,000 channel points. Buy a player from another user-owned club. Title chaser redeemed. Buy a player and you'll be added to the queue. You'll be up after Ian. So This Is England is up first of all. Is there an owner for Lazio? Yes, there is an owner for Lazio. And that is Danish Kev. But what are we on the look for, This Is England? What did you have in mind? And while This Is England is thinking about that, I can tell you that the prediction poll is in for this little head-to-head battle. Roberto Donadoni, Italian versus the Scottish Stuart McCall. And the result is that 78% says Donadoni. 22% on Stuart McCall. That is close to being a landslide, but let's see what the result will be in a moment when I'll check out the back of those cards all across the back mat. Let's check out that Inter squad then. So you're quite happy with the goalkeeper, Gianluca Pagliuca. 33 years old, very experienced, quality. Eber Morris is a world-class starting central defender. Simic is class. Other than that, it's not impressing in the central defense. Henning Berg, Martin Rivas, Dario Rodriguez is more left back, Zanetti more back, Simeone is more midfielder. You have Michael Silvestre, he can do it all. So left wing backs you got covered. Right, that is Zanetti and Ceruzuela. You don't need full backs at all. Tactic looks like this. Manager is Giroud, added by This Is England, the club owner. Ian, can you show me Liverpool squad? Absolutely will, Ian. Let's get This Is England done first. I could, in the meantime, tell you who the winner is in the prediction poll. Let's pay out some channel points while the transfer window is open. Who's the winner of this prediction? As I said, 22% said Stuart McCall, 78% on Roberto Donadoni. We'll start with Roberto Donadoni. The Italian was capped by Italy 47 times. 47 international appearances for Italy. Stuart, 23 international appearances for Stuart McCall. We have a clear winner, that is Roberto Donadoni, and 78% in the prediction poll. You are doing mighty fine, guys. Congratulations on some channel points. Oh, the list of defenders this England, of course. Central defenders, right? You certainly don't need fullbacks, in my opinion. But let's take a look at this. Is there any clubs in the top who's not user-owned? Let me look out for any of those. Chelsea's owned. Tottenham is owned. Bilbao is not owned. So Roberto Rios is the first option. Lucas Radebe. Christian Wörns. Wörns is quite cool. Radebe has some great attributes. Let's see who there is. There's also Kees van Wonderen from Atletico de Madrid. There's Michael Ball. Mario Yepes. No, he's locked to Monaco, of course. Locked. Locked, right? Celta, Sergio Fernandez and Ingo Hertz at Stuttgart. Locked. No, Paris is not locked. Wimbledon is use-owned. Marseille is use-owned. Olaf Melberg from Sevilla. Or Jorge Costa from Porto. He looks fantastic. Look at his mentals. Commanding centre-back, perfectionist. D-Maber. I was very keen in Basile Boli, right? But unfortunately, he was retired by that point. Yeah, he retired a little bit early. So, yeah, he was a dangerous one. He was a tough defender, Basile Boli. Sandfox, yes, 400 to go. Fantastic, Sandfox. You're doing marvelous. Rogerio. Anyway, we can get the face pack without having to pay. The face pack is not made by me, Rogerio. You'll have to head over to Twitter and ask the creator of the face pack. His name is Jomo. Hit me up if you need a link for him. But that is not my call. D-Maber, his brother Roger was quite iconic for Walsall though. Many overhead kicks. Now we do like a player with lots of flair and tend to make overhead kicks, that's for sure, D-Maber. Ryan Lawson, good evening my friend. That Roma problem I had is sorted. Thank you for the help. You are all well. I hope you're all well. I'm so fine my friend. Nice to see you Ryan. And happy to help always. So annoying when there comes a new update from Sports Interactives and the club name of Roma, something like that, is changed. I hate it, so I'll get on it every time. This is England. Sebastian Martinez at River. What a call, what a shout. I don't see a Sebastian. Sebastian Martinez. That's the manager. Sebastian Lopez. Did I read it wrong? This is England. Sebastian Martinez at River. Is it just me? I don't see him. I see Jorge Martinez. Is he playing for the reserves? Sebastian. No. Nope. Where do I find him? This is England. Sandfox, Chelsea versus Real Madrid is about to start and I'll be watching it and this. I appreciate it, Sandfox. I appreciate being on the second screen at least. That's fantastic. But good game. D-Maber, Celio Silva was a great free kick taker who was a centre-back and target for Manchester United around this time. For Manchester United, target for Man United, Celio Silva. How does he look on this database? Maybe I first added him with the version 2. Celio Silva, Flamengo, defender. There he is. Free kick taken of 18. Of course, you know your stuff, D-Maber. 31 years old, Celio Silva. Do I remember him from Sporting Lisboa? Am I wrong? I probably am. Didn't play a lot in Europe. In France, though. But a Man United target back then. Interesting. Check if they sold him, says this England. Yeah, that is maybe a good call. Transfer history. Where do you hide, Sebastian? Nope. But I also searched for him. I did search for him. This is England. Nothing came up. Are you sure that's the one you're thinking of? Sebastian Martinez. Fitness coach and manager. There's no players. Are you sure that's the one you're thinking of, my friend? This is England. I found him today on your save file. Come back to me. I'll look him up. Good stuff, this is England. We'll do that. And Ian, if you're around, you are next up in the queue. Let's go and check out Liverpool. You wanted to take a look at the Liverpool squad before making any decisions. You are in third position after 17 games. Quite close, top 3 race in England as well. United up on top, Leeds, Liverpool. So the tactics right now is the good old 4-4-2. It's Fowler and Kessman. We have played against Liverpool. We have beaten Liverpool 5-1 and we have lost to Liverpool 4-1. So they have a couple of goalkeepers. Brad Friedel, David James and Jose Luis Chilavert. Defenders, Babel, Dominic Matteo, Phil Babb. We got Hickam. Song is out on loan. Carragher is part of the starters. Right back, David Gemali. Left, German Rivarola. Steve Staunton. Midfielders, Paul Ince, Jamie Redknapp, Sid Roberto. He can do it all on the left side. Stevie Gerrard, who scored against us actually. Jamie Cassidy, Steve McManaman, Danny Murphy, Patrick Berger. Damian Manso is quality. Giorgio Craviano, Gustavo Lopez, Jaime Moreno in on loan, Fowler and Kessman. What are we on the look for here? Ian says, okay, it's either a central midfielder or a central defender. Okay, let's hit up the scouting page then. Before we do that, why not kick off another prediction poll while me and Ian is taking a look at the transfer market. All I can say is the next one will for sure be 2 very experienced players for both their nations, so we're probably going to talk about a bunch of games for the national teams. But who was capped more than the other? First up, a Romanian legend by the name of George Popescu. George Popescu, he played for Barcelona, Galatasaray, huge legend in Romania. He is up and head to head with the Dutch legend Jan Wouters. Who was capped more at this point of time in history, Popescu or Wouters? Your call. The prediction poll will be live for the next 2 minutes, while me and Ian will try to find a new signing for Liverpool. So it was a central midfielder or central defender. And Nils Pinguino says Ian Jess from Aberdeen is a good central midfielder. It could be a shout. Would he be good enough? Oh, my bad. There we go. Would he be good enough for Liverpool at this point of time? 19 years old. Great on set pieces. Pretty solid. Doing fantastic in Aberdeen. But let's see what options we have over here when we take a look at a central midfielder for a non-user owned club. Let's take it from the top. So locked. Real Madrid locked, of course. Milan, Barca, Inter, Villa locked. Madrid, Milan, Dortmund are locked. Bayern are locked. Fiorentina are locked. Benfica are locked. Bilbao again is the first. Julian Guerrero, one of my favorite players from the 90s actually. A goal-scoring midfielder. Can do it both on the central midfielder or on the AMC, and look at his attributes. I love Julian Guerrero. Absolutely fantastic football player. World class is his description. We don't have a Sampdoria owner. So Ariel Ortega is also a possibility. He's not the usual central midfielder, but he can do it naturally in this database actually. I do remember him more as an AMC, but Ariel Ortega, elite attacking central midfielder. Guardiola's locked, Roma locked, West Ham locked, Inter Marseille. Udinese is not. Stefan Appia. He's only 19, but what a baller he was. Wonder kid for sure. There are some options. Kieran Dyer. Newcastle are not owned yet, so Kieran Dyer is a possibility. D-Maber, Popescu and Hachi would be great for Parma. Sadly, Hachi is like 33 when you start a save on this database, and I think the game developers was a little bit brutal against Giorgio Hachi. He's not looking fantastic on this database. He is at Galatasaray, but he has declined a hell of a lot. I'm sad to tell you, but yeah, Popescu, he could be a fantastic signing all day, every day. Jan Wouters, he's of course retired in 1998, but which of these two players will cap most, we'll find out in a moment. The results are in, and 15% says it's the Romanian, while 85% says Jan Wouters. We'll get a result when me and Ian has found a player. Midfielder, Vieira, no. Pat Vieira, I'm sure he is at a youth-owned club. Yeah, he's at Arsenal. He's locked, sadly. Can you show Riquelme, Ian? There is a shout. Still at Boca. Yes, still at Boca. Could become natural at that position. He's 21 years old, model citizen. I love myself a little Juan Riquelme, and it was like with the Vieira shout. Nice to see you like. Pablo Aimar is great. I have him, says John Dahl. Pablo Aimar as well. The Argentinians on this database, and he's still at River. I've tried to get his friend Javier Saviola signed for the last 2 transfer windows without any success. But Pablo Aimar, he could become yours, Ian. Your call. There was some great shouts. It always helps to have a little knowledge about this database when it comes to the transfer window, obviously. Would he play him in a 4-4-2, says Ian? Riquelme, because he's not natural up there. The same with Aimar. Where would the manager play him? In a 4-4-2? It's a good question, Ian. I'm not sure about it. But what else should he play him as? At a wide midfielder? Wouldn't make sense, but you don't know. We can't be sure. Ninja Penguino says, I was only messing earlier with the Ian Chess call. Why not? D-Maber. Edu had a huge reputation, and Lauren, who also went to Arsenal, started as a defensive midfielder. Yeah, Lauren started out in Spain. Is it Mallorca or something like that? And I do think he has some potential on the database, actually, Lauren, but not as a natural right back as we know him from Arsenal. Anywhere in midfield or forward line, says John Dahl. He retrains positions so fast, says John Dahl. Riquelme, please. Ian, it would be my pleasure to add this Argentinian legend, because you lost Michael Owen early on this one. You do need some new additions, and it's time to add Juan Roman Riquelme at Liverpool. And that has now been done. Congratulations. Riquelme is in. Let's save that quickly. And this is England. You'll make me know when you have returned with your transfer business. Ian is done, and Tide Chaser is up. After This Is England, if This Is England is back. And while we find out that, let's pay out some channel points. And we'll do that to either 15% who said Georgie Popescu was capped more than Jan Wouters, who 85% were in on. So, will the majority win this time? We'll find out. We'll start out with the Romanian. Georgie Popescu, he was capped 40 times in 93-94, around that time. 40 times, 40 international appearances versus Jan Wouters. 61, we have a winner, and it is the majority. That was an easy one, it seemed like, and I'll pay out some channel points to you who went for Jan Wouters. Congratulations to a couple of viewers. There we go. D-Maber Bismarck, a Brazilian in Japan, what was outstanding on FM around this time. Yeah, Bismarck, he had some incredible attributes on Championship Manager. Where is he about this time? He is in Japan, actually. 30 years old. 18 passing. I've seen him look even better on Championship Manager. But 30 years old at this point of time can absolutely still do a job for sure. Bismarck was so good in Vasco, says Vita. The Brazilian should know. Silver Fox, sorry I'm late. Stuck at work. How is everyone? We are fine, Silver Fox. Happy to hear you back home. We have crossed the New Year's Eve, the year of 2000, the millennium, and we are still here. The computer didn't break down or anything like that, so we are good to go. And we have went through a bunch of prediction polls tonight using our football cards, players head to head. So we have given away a bunch of channel points, but people has been sitting a little bit on the channel points, not betting too much because the transfer window is open. And for 5,000 channel points, you can buy a player from the entire database up to your call, except for any user-owned clubs. And for 7,000 channel points, you will be allowed to buy a player from another user owner. So right now we're waiting for This Is England to return and tell us who he wants to buy. And Title Chaser, could Title Chaser be around? Then we would take a look at a new player for Title Chasers Juventus. Players of the month. Yeah, it's the 1st of January, the year of 2000. In 6 days we'll play against Sampdoria. And as I said, we won't be doing much in the transfer window ourselves. We have Nemanja Vidic coming in, joining us tomorrow, that is. That will probably be our only signing in this window, but we'll never know. We'll see what will happen. Right now, I'm quite happy with the squad. Title Chaser. Can I get my player mad? Yes, Title Chaser. Absolutely. Let's get it done. Were we looking at any particular specific players, Title Chaser? Or should we go to the transfer market and take a look at some particular position? Because if we go to your team, the first position in Italy, what do you need? You have world-class goalie with a young and upcoming backup goalie. You have one of the best defenses in the world. Excellent right back, fantastic left back. Midfielders, Deschamps, Simone Perotta, Edgar Davids, Fabio Pecchia, Simao as a winger, Zidane is there, Diego Quintana, double winger. Rebrov has been playing as a right winger. Del Piero, Pipo Inzaghi, Pizarro and Schneider up on top. What are we looking for this team? This is England Mad. It was Sebastian Mendes of Vélez. I do know Sebastian Mendes, so I'll take a look at him in a moment. This is England. Thank you for getting back. Ninja Penguino, I'm so bad at predicting who has more caps. Don't know any of the players, not even my own national ones. So much respect. You are a high roller than a gambling man, taking the chance anyways. I respect that. Good at that, Ninja Penguino. You will get lucky sometimes, hopefully. Silver Fox, when we can we look at Aston Villa squad and transfer, see how they are doing without me so far? Absolutely, Silver Fox. We'll do that. We are at the half point of the season, so it is time to make status. Rambling Man, we need an Asprilla redeem. We could add that, and a Mambo as well. Title Chaser says slightly slowly Pablo Aimar going for the other Argentinian. I'm definitely down with that. Definitely down with the 20-year-old wonder kid. So that's it, Title Chaser. Can you confirm? Rambling Man, are you okay, Silver Fox? Can we look? Silver Fox, tired, long day. So that is, you are excused, my friend. D-Maber, another iconic player you may have forgotten about, Paraguayan defender Carlos Gamara. Carlos Gamara is a beast on this database. He is quality on this database, the Paraguayan. But I just need a confirmation from Title Chaser. Should we add Pablo Aimar as the newest Juventus addition? I'll do it in a split, if that's what you want. Yes, Matt, we'll take him. Title Chaser has confirmed. And congratulations with this new addition. I mean, that Juventus team, I'm in awe of this Juventus team. And this is England. He was talking about the Vélez defender Martinez. Not Martinez, actually. Sebastian. Where is he now? Oh, they maybe have sold him. Mendes, right? Mendes. Let's go over there. Sebastian Mendes. Plays at Vélez. I missed him. 22 years old. 19 marking. 17 tackling. Quick as hell. 20 strength. What a found this is England. What a found. I was aware of Sebastian Mendes, but I certainly couldn't remember his attribute was this good. What a shout. Is that what we're going with? This is England. Buffon. Saviola is a failed wonder kid. He had such high potential, but never fulfilled it in my opinion. Not really, right, Buffon? As a 16-year-old, he was already a first-team football starter. Yes, this is England. But he never really fulfilled it. But let's hope Sebastian Mendes will do that for Inter. Let's get him at it. Some strength for defense. And let's save this now. And that was it with the reward request queue. And we could take a quick look at Carlos Gambara, actually. It was a great shout from D. Maber. He's at Corinthians, where he starts out in this database. Great average rating. Just solid. Really, really solid. But yeah, let's get signed Nemanja Vidic for Parma. Oh. Crespo wants a new contract. We are not going to fight about that, Hernan. An important player as well. A little bit of a wage rise here. Let him have it. Such an important player for us. Let's sign him for the future. Buffon, thanks England never knew of him. Will be buying him in my personal saves, says Buffon. Good call. Title says a good choice. This is England. Picked him up in my saves. Buffon, Matt, please don't close the window. I need 1,000 more. And I actually forgot about checking up on Aston Villa. Give me a second here. The situation over at Aston Villa. They're in seventh position, just hanging in the top 7 and still competing in the UEFA Cup because you won the group and you're up against unknown in round of 16 and up against Man United next. After playing first Arsenal, then Liverpool, then United. Aston Villa. Tough stretch of games. But I really, really like the Aston Villa squad, actually. D-Mabe, I'll stop spamming players, but what about Dejan Petkovic? He even looked amazingly skillful in the Brazilian league. Oh, absolutely he did. Dejan Petkovic, he is playing in Brazil in this one. Just been brought by Ajax though, but he starts out at Vitória in Brazil. And he just became a legend over there in Brazil. So technical, skilled, fitting perfectly to Brazilian football, but kind of unusual that a European gets so much success in Brazil. Recoba play for Inter, says Loic. He's out on loan in the first season, but we are in the second season. Let's see what Inter has done. They have loaned him out again, this time to Cagliari. 23 years old. I was a huge Recoba fan. Amazing left foot on him. Really, really incredible football player, Loic. Buffon, who does Ghana play in the Cup Winners' Cup? It could maybe seem like they haven't been drawn yet the next rounds, or what? Galatasaray Cup Winners' Cup. No, it's not been drawn yet, it seems like. Or what? Knockout playoff round. Here we go. Oh, so you'll first join the next round, or how the hell is it? Round of 16 will be drawn. Okay. Now, where is Nemanja Vidic? Come on. There he is. Nemanja sent on intensive language course as Tydam to welcome Vidic. There he is. 18 years old. Let's get some training going immediately here. Maybe some quickness could be something, yeah. Yes. But he will have to fight for the minutes versus Saliou Lassisi. He looks incredible. Only 21 years old, powerful center back, but 20 in aggression. Always a risk. He gets booked every time he plays, but no red cards yet. that was a little addition for my team. Saying Luis Fabiano. Some FM player that's for sure. And he just made it into this database. He was 17 years old. Plays at Ponte Preta. He's a great founder in this database for sure. He's 17 when you start on the database. Already a starter back then for Ponte Preta. Huge talent. So incredible shout, San. Boofing, those links in your team is fantastic, Matt. Yeah, right. I'm really happy about them. Holme just picked up Vidic in my AGF save. Doing great. Could you sign him to AGF in Denmark? That's fantastic, Holme. I need to hear how he does for you then. How about those Danish players at AGF on this database? How are they doing? Johnny Wildstrup. Lars Windfeldt. Must be quality for a couple of seasons. Alan Reze. Funny AGF team. Forza Milan versus Napoli in the UEFA Champions League today in real life. Yeah, Forza Milan said. Good luck on that, that's for sure. What a season Napoli has had in the Serie A. We'll move on. In 5 days, we will play at home against Sampdoria. And we're in for a bunch of Serie A games now, I believe. And that is all good. Yeah, like 3 Serie A games before Coppa Italia game. And then bunches of Serie A games. The next 3 we're in for, should we be able to win? What was that? Marseille has a bid in for Chardel for 46 million. That is huge business in the year of 2000, excuse me. But Marseille means business. They already have Michael Owen, right? Owen is there. Smashing up the Ligue 1. Torian De Flo, Florian Maurice and Ravanelli. That is the PSG of the time. Marseille, obviously. Apparently. Buffin. Graham Lesser is one of my team's highly influential players, but he is so aggressive, and no matter what I say, he's always mad and aggressive. Defensive thinking about getting rid of him. He's a good left fullback for sure, but with that personality, that means problems. Holmer got a second place first season. Second season I won, and now I'm looking forward to Champions League if I can get a win against Sion. I cross my fingers. Excellent job so far. I would have imagined that Brøndby and FCK is quite strong in the first 2 seasons. Also some of the other teams like Silkeborg, OB, Viborg, quite strong teams back then. Herfølge, not to forget, and AB. AB has a great team in the Danish league. Rambling. Real Madrid scored Vinicius. Thanks for the update, my friend. Appreciate it. Good to hear that. And bids are in for Higuita. He will leave us at the end of the season. We knew that from the get-go. Will he move to Brazil, joining Atlético Mineiro, Fluminense, or Cruz Azul in Mexico, or Dinamo Kiev? We'll find out. He's been our backup goalkeeper for the first 2 seasons, so we have had much fun with it. Could we get that last free kick goal from him before he leaves? I would love that. Buffin. I support Chelsea in real life. I hate the state of my club. Yeah, it's tough times, Buffin. I feel with you. It is tough times. Holme. Abbey won first season. Incredible. It is a blast from the past, that team. Sensini will leave us as well coming up to this summer. That is fine. Getting some younger players in for those backup players. Rambling. I hate the state of Chelsea too, but then again, I always have. Sad. Sorry, tuned out. We'll catch the VOD later. Have a great stream. Big hug and love to all club owners, of course. Sad. Likewise, my friend. Have a great evening. We will just try to make our way through this transfer window, and I have a couple of games to play over here. We are making our way to the next game against Sampdoria. And while we do that, let's kick off another prediction. Another prediction with some football cards. Danish Kev saying hello and goodbye, buddy. That's how it is sometimes. Saying it's going on lurk, and we appreciate it. Holme, I brought back Torninger. Don't you mention Torninger to me. Because I saw him against you in this save, and I was actually become a top goal scorer second season. So thanks, man, and Parma. Good on you, my friend. That is good scouting. You saw how well he did against us. So this, and this. Okay. Interesting. This time it will be a goalkeeper against an outfield player, but nonetheless, this is two of the greatest legends of all time for the respective countries. What does Lurk do, says Rambling. When you go on Lurk, you're actually you're not watching the VOD. You maybe has it on sound in the background or something like that. But you're leaving a viewer on, so that was what it means by Lurk. This England just got that player's name in before my eyes went. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, this England. Please take care then and rest. Danish Kev, great job, Holme, the two AGF fans. But we do have another prediction coming up. Let me fire it up over here. Yes. Two legends. I think it's the first time it'll be a goalkeeper versus an outfield player. But let's see how this goes. First up is an Italian legend. And it's RIP for Gianluca Vialli. I was a fan back then, but I was also a goalkeeper in real life, and one of my favorite goalkeepers of all time is the Belgium, Michel Preud'homme. But which of these two players had played most games for the national teams? Both played a lot for the national teams, but which of these two had played most back in 93, 94, around that time? Your call, the prediction poll is live. Get your channel points in for Gianluca Vialli or Michel Preud'homme. Ah, yeah. Cheers and salute. Great job, Holman, said Danish Kev. Chris Wall, good evening, guys. Any big transfers yet? Yeah, I would say so. Three club owners has already bought players. I mean, Juan Roman Riquelme has been brought in to strengthen the Liverpool team. Pablo Aimar has been brought in to strengthen the Juventus team, so that is quite huge transfers. And also Sebastian Mendes, he has joined Inter. So some transfer business has happened. And also in Parma, we had signed him for 6 months ago, something like that. First joining us now, that is Nemanja Vidic. That is the only business we've been doing, adding a young player to the rotation for our first team. How are we doing, Chris? How are you today? D-Maber, Piu Ndiefi, Derek Boateng and Godwin Atram were great, amazing players on these databases, although failed to fulfill the potential in real life. Derek Boateng, I do remember some quality attributes. Ndiefi, I think he's on this, isn't he? Maybe not. Am I spelling it wrong? Could we do this? P-U? Nope, he is probably not on this then. We are up against Sampdoria now. Veron wants a contract extension. He can get it. He can get it. My important players, they will get the contract extension immediately. And Veron is one of them for sure. Can't let him leave. So, sign the dotted line, Juan Sebastian. Ninja Penguino, another two I don't know, but more money I got to gamble. Exactly. Oh, this is some legends. Gianluca Vialli, Italian legend. In this 98-99 database, he starts as a player manager for Chelsea on this database. So that is marvelous. And Michel Preud'homme, he played until he was 40 or 41. Played in Benfica in Portugal for many seasons. And I'm actually looking forward to see contract expirations in Lazio. I just saw it out of one of my eyes. Lazio 5th position right now. Contract expiry looks like this. A loan deal will end. Nothing acute, it looks like. Holme tuned into Pinguino. I've seen the first 3 episodes of your Blackburn save. You're doing awesome. Great work, my man. Good to hear, Holme. Same can I see Galatasaray contract expiries. Yes, for sure. See if we forget about someone. There is like 3 loans that will return. And then Burak Yaktis. He's up for contract expiry. He's 22 years old. Is that something you would like to extend? Or will he leave the club? Other than that, it's first in the next season the problems will start, it seems like. Just too phenomenal. Yo, man, yo, phenomenal. Look at my good old football cards here. And we recently had a Romanian legend. Can you see who this guy is? We have our quiz with our football cards. And right now the question is, in the prediction poll, is probably closed. It is closed. Is it Gianluca Vialli or is it Michel Prudhomme, who had played more caps for the national teams in 1993? We have a result in. The prediction poll says 47% on the Italian and 53% on the Belgium. I'll give you the answer in a second. What's up, phenomenal? How are we doing, my friend? Chris Wall, good choices, guys. I'll cross those off my list. And I'm happy to see my own number first pick has not been bought yet. I have done some tests. I like the preparation. I like it, Chris. Lovely to hear it. Buffon, Chelsea legend, R.I.P. Exactly, absolutely, for Gianluca Vialli. Chris Wall with my own save and who and now who to pick for Stockport. Yeah, of course. Hope you'll be able to join to sign just one quality player. Phenomenal. I've been watching some early 2010s Europa League when Star was good, and that brings back memories from when I was like 8 years old. Good to hear you delving into history, phenomenal. When Star beat Chelsea, I remember I was glued to my old Philips TV. Phenomenal. The old Europa League intro, that was way better than the one today. I can't say I can remember it from the top of my head, to be honest. I remember when we scored the pen, I was screaming off the top of my lungs. Phenomenal, fantastic. D-Mape, I also remember Pelé, Eusebio, Gerd Müller were staff on these databases. I don't know about Cruyff. Cruyff wasn't around in Championship Manager 3, the 98-99 database season. He wasn't around anymore, sadly. Waking up my grandparents, says Phenomenal with the screaming earlier. Buffon, we still have Paulista, right? You should have, right? Can you see him? Where is he? Juninho Paulista on a long, good contract at Galatasaray. He can leave. Roma Inter. That's a huge one, although Roma has been in trouble this season. Phenomenal. I remember on the day of the Chelsea game, I was coming home from school. Played football has an insane effect on someone. I feel so guilty. I tapped out of football from 16 to 2001 and missed out some. That's how it is with real life stuff, my friend. Let's get the result in for this last prediction thing. Gianluca Vialli, head-to-head with Michel Prudhomme. 47% is on Gianluca Vialli, 53% on the goalie Michel Prudhomme. Let's find out who were capped more at this point of time. Gianluca Vialli were capped 59 times. Huge legend, 59 times for Italy. And Michel Prudhomme, 46 times. We have a winner, and it is the Italian, and it is the 47% in the prediction poll. Congratulations, the correct answer was Gianluca Vialli. We'll pay out some channel points. 3 viewers went for Gianluca Vialli. Congratulations. I was a casual, I didn't even watch it often, said Phenomenal. Sometimes I would watch the occasional Star game and rarely a United game. D-Mape, I don't know if it had... where would it go? I don't know if it had deteriorated by this point. However, if you want to improve your youth, steal all Ajax staff. That's a good call. Very good recommendation. As Inter got the win against Roma. Goal by John Payne and Ronaldo. Inter, top of the division right now. Roma, 10th position. Really disappointing season for them, as well as for Sampdoria. They are all the way down to 12th position, so it is a must-win for us in a moment. René Guita will sign Fluminense in Brazil this coming summer window. Yes, we can let him leave. Ronaldinho continuing to developing like a madman. Looks fantastic. Sensini will leave us at the end of the summer. Milan Lazio now. 2 user owners again. Buffon, bang, Vialli. 800 points to go, Buffon. What a man you are. Done fantastic. Phenomenal. I wish Stour was still that good. We had some great players, some legends from those Stour teams. Phenomenal, that's for sure. Ninja Penguino, oh my god, I won. There you go, Ninja Penguino. 33 points away, Sandfox. Getting there, so close now. We can feel it. Phenomenal. I would love if in a 90s mod you would put the Romanian league in, because I don't know a lot about the 90s Romanian football. The 80s had Stour Champions League winners, that's for sure. I have only added... Oh, we have a 5-0 victory for Juventus, 3-1 for Milan. Top teams are winning, we need to win as well. Yeah, I have only added the Romanian league to one of my databases, as I remember, 1 or 2, because the Romanian league system has changed so much since the 90s. And all the clubs has went extinct and reformed in new versions and stuff like that. It is really, really difficult to find out. So I actually had some Romanian researchers, if you can call that, who helped me along for a couple of databases getting the Romanian leagues added. So it's a different task. That's why I can't do it for all my databases. It is really a different task. The 2000s and early 2010s Romanian league was entertaining, says Phenomenal. You will probably know much better than me for sure, Phenomenal. Jonesy chats wrestling. Hi, how easy is it to edit Champions League and Europa registration rules, please? Now, it's not easy at all. It's some of the more difficult stuff to do with the Football Manager pre-game editor, to be honest. It is really difficult because most of it is done in the advanced rules, and there's always some bugs and stuff going on with the advanced rules, because when you edit advanced rules you need to verify your database, and that can be quite tricky, and especially edit the Champions League and Europa registration rules. That is nothing I have had a huge experience with, but I do have some instruction videos which probably could help you. So hit me up with a DM, Jonesy, if you want anything, any help on that. Danish Kev, damn you Milan. Yeah, it's not easy getting in that top 4, Danish Kev, with the Lazio team. Did Mendes play in the last match, the new signing at Inter? Did he get his debut right away? We'll find out. Oh, I need to change this back to this view. Oh. Sebastian Mendes, he did start and all. He played the entire game. 7.4 in the rating. So not a bad start at all. Milan has offered a contract to Mihailo Pjanovic. On a free, it seems like, at the end of the contract. So he's coming in from Red Star, and he looks really good on this database. That is actually a quite good pickup by your in-game manager for Milan. Not sure how you feel about it, San, but it's a young striker nonetheless. Adding Milan maybe if he signed the contract. Where are we supposed to play against Sampdoria? What happened with that? Now it's Bologna. Okay, they must have moved the games or something. Jonesy chats wrestling. Press the follow button. We really appreciate it. Welcome to the Mad Crew. We are happy to have you, my friend. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Phenomenal. We had clubs that won the title in 2010 and 11 went bankrupt. Exactly. Those won the title in 09 and 11 went defunct. So, I mean, there's so much happened in Romanian football. I wouldn't stand a chance, even though I tried to understand the situation. But I definitely did need some help from some Romanians. Jonesy chats wrestling. Thanks. No worries, my friend. No worries at all. That Urciceni team was a hell of an underdog. Dan Petrescu as manager. Now manages Cluj. And he was a great player on this database, Dan Petrescu. Now, of course, a manager. Roma identify Buffon as a target. Forget about it. Forget about Roma. Yes, I got my badge there. Okay, cool. Roma in for Seti. That is a goalkeeper shout on this database for sure. sell out against Bologna, because Bologna are our closest rival. They are in 8th position in the league, so we don't frighten them too much. We are the top dog in that clash for sure. Help me now. Somebody help me now. Roma getting a win this time. 2 goals by Francesco Totti. Oh, Asprilla. That was a poor performance at training. How could that be, Faustino Asprilla? Why won't you step up in training? Splash. He don't care. He don't trains. He is like Allen Iverson. Training is not for me. Team Eber, Stour had an interesting case of a player defecting to Yugoslavia in the 80s. Miodrag Belodici. He also won the Champions League with Red Star Belgrade. I definitely do remember him. Defender, played in Valencia in Spain at some point. And also remember him playing for the Romanian national team. Yeah, Belodici was considered a traitor until Ceausescu fell. Jonesy, it's especially the rules regarding registration minimum of 4 players trained at club I'd love to remove. Wow. I couldn't even tell you. To be honest, I couldn't even tell you how to do it. I would take a look at it, and I maybe have a video which could help us out with it, Jonesy. Maybe I think Belodici was still playing at this point. Yeah, right. I think I added him to the database. Not sure. He would be like 35, I think. And we are 1 season in. Let's see. Miodrag Belodici. Yeah, he's a defender at Miami Fusion. So he starts out at Stour in this database in 98-99. Moving to USA in this universe at 35 years old. So yeah, still a baller. Got capped 53 times by Romania. No, that's not interesting. Ronaldinho is leaving now to play with the Brazilian team. He will be away for a while again, won't he? But talking about caps for international players, should we go for one more prediction poll? I think we should. Who will be up this time? I'll go to my deck, my stack card over here. Should we get a Dane in now? Should we go for a Dane? Yeah, let's get a Dane in. We only had 1 Dane so far. Alright, back to the quiz. Which of these 2 players has been capped most by the national teams at this point of time? As I said, a Dane is involved. He won the Euros in 1992. He actually scored the first goal in the final. It is John Jensen, also known as John Faxe Jensen. He played for Arsenal for a bunch of seasons, and he'll go head-to-head with an Irish legend, Ray Houghton. I've actually always wondered, do you say Ray Houghton, Ray Houghton? How to pronounce his last name, but he was a baller. A tiny football player, technical skilled. I remember him from Liverpool, Aston Villa and stuff. Who of these 2 players were capped more than the other? You have 2 minutes. The prediction poll is live for the next 2 minutes. And a win for Fiorentina, 2 goals by Batistuta. Hat-trick by Montella. We are playing against Sampdoria after the Bologna game. So bring it on, Vincenzo Montella. The phenomenal Petrescu is a great manager as well. He guided Cluj to 6 titles in a row, so that is good management for sure. But now Farul, the club that had Hachi owns and manages, might break that streak. And there's always Stour, a threat always. Fluffy, I'm here to gamble all the points, Fluffy. You certainly are, man. I feel with you. I really feel with you for last time. You donated to all the other guys in the chat. But lovely to see you, Fluffy. And as you see, the predictions are running again. So good luck on it. Good luck on it. Even dropping the freaking sub, Fluffy. I appreciate it. Very, very kind, my friend. It means a lot to me. Thank you for dropping by again. Hopefully, you'll hit the jackpot of channel points at some point of time. You certainly deserve it. I'm a high roller myself. I will play just like you did. Diego Fusa is now back from injury, but not any near match fitness. Sprilia needs to get back as well. Newest addition, Vidic is there. Strongest lineup, I think it is. Yeah, do we have a result in 20 seconds? Is it Ray Houghton or is it John Faxi Jensen? Who of these two players will cap more than the other? Let's see if there's some courageous souls out there who are willing to gamble some channel points on one of these football players. And we'll pay out some channel points to some lucky winners. 5 seconds and the prediction will close. Forza Milan 1-0 contra Napoli in real life. There you go, Sad. Congratulations. Good to hear it. Yes, we have a result in. The Dane, 46% on John Jensen, 54% on Ray Houghton. Let's get the result. I'll check on the back of the cards. And John Jensen was capped 55 times by Denmark at this point of time. 55 times. Now, Ray Houghton, how many times have you been capped? 53 times. Very, very close. But it is John Jensen who takes the cake with 2 caps more than Houghton. So let's pay out some channel points to you who went for John Jensen. It was not the majority, but it was very, very close in the prediction poll. So 6 viewers will get some channel points. Congratulations, guys. Very, very well done. Let's go, Faxe. Let's go, Faxe, Danish Kev. Absolutely. Let's go, says Fluffy. He's back. Love to hear it. Alrighty then. A new prediction poll will roll for the next 2 minutes. That is about this game. Which of the Parma players will score the first goal in this game? Will it be Martin Palermo, Hernan Crespo, Juan Sebastian Veron, or Dino Baggio? What is that sound I hear? Is it true? Is it really something I can hear? I can hear Sandfox has done it. Sandfox has done it. Gathered 10,000 channel points and just become a club owner on our save. Everyone, please say welcome to Sandfox. He done magnificently getting collected those 10,000 channel points. Love it. Yeah, phenomenal. Also, Craiova is a top 4 club always. That is a name that's familiar to me as well, definitely. I would be happy if Farul wins the title. Hachi develops young talents, and also everybody in Romania loves and respects Hachi. Good to hear, phenomenal. No one would be mad if Farul wins the Romanian league. Ninja Pinguino said, I would pronounce Houghton from reading it. Okay, good to hear that. Good to hear that. I'll try to hit that. And Fluffy is laughing. D-Maper, one last comment before I go. Adailton come to Parma and was regarded as the next Pele. However, he was a complete dud. Yeah, I had Adailton in the very first season, out on loan for Parma. I sold him coming up to this season. So yeah, he's far away from beating any of my current strikers, that's for sure. He played for Paris, for PSG at Ailton for several seasons. San said Forza Milan, we did see that. Phenomenal. Unpopular opinion, I want Napoli to win the Champions League. I mean, why not? They're superb in the Serie A this season. So they should have a chance, an outsider's chance. We are up against Bologna, and we have a new prediction poll running, and it will close now. So let's kick off the game against Bologna. Managed by Carlo Mazzone. Goalkeeper Francesco Antonioli. Defense Michele Paramati. Rodriguez, Seman and Teddy Lucic. Jonathan Binotto, Klaas Ingeson, Giancarlo Marocchi. Is that Brian? That is Brian Steen Nielsen at Dane. Igor Kolivanov and Beppe Signori. That is Bologna team we need to beat. Prediction poll says that the first goal scorer will be 31% on Martin Palermo, 38 on Crespo, 31 on Veron, and 0 on Dino Baggio. That's a close race between 3 of the options. Oof, says Fluffy. Danish Kev, let's go, Faxe. Yes, Fluffy, let's go. Let's go 2 in a row, Ninja Pinguino. That is a small roll. That is a small, great stretch you're starting there. Fluffy building it back up again. Building it slowly back up from the ground, Fluffy. Much respect. And Sandfox, much respect for making it to become a club owner. What we will do is, after this game, we'll get you all set up. So you can think about which club you'll be the owner of. We'll get added you a son, a youth player, whatever you wanted. We'll spin some wheels for you, Sandfox. Can't wait to get you in. Fluffy, nice Sandfox. GG's. Holme, congrats Sandfox. Ian, welcome in. That's how we do, guys. That's how we do. Rambling. Let's go, Sandfox. Danish Kev, very welcome to Sandfox. Ninja Penguino, nice one, Sandfox. Sand even. Sandfox, well done. Now, what team are you choosing? Sunderland, says Sandfox. Ooh, that is a great shout. They didn't get promoted in the first season on this save. Probably will be in this season we're in right now, but we'll take a look at that, an update on that. Fluffy says Pepe. Rambling, what the fuck, just had a player come out as game on a save. Never seen that before. Good for him, says Rambling. Absolutely. I have seen it before. And Crespo, we have also seen him before being the first goal scorer in the game. And here he was. 38% said Hernan Crespo in the prediction poll. And he was the first goal scorer after 15 minutes. Viron gets another assist. First touch by Crespo was excellent. And it actually did deserve a golazo alert. Si, senoritas. The Argentinian connection. But yeah, Rambling, I actually have seen that before. That is an excellent little surprise. Those are so cool when they happen, says Fluffy. Sandfox, I might go to Newcastle. That would be great. We can establish a rivalry. I mean, the Prem is halfway filled up with club owners, right? Viron corner kick. Viron on the rebound. Saved by Antonioli. D-Maber, one really last comment. What about Valery Lobanovsky? Tempting him with a lot of cash to come to the West to become your assistant. What a shout that is. I'm gonna have to check up on that. Who cares as long as he performs good, says Sand. I'll be back in a sec. Now, what's up at halftime? It is 1-0 by the Crespo goal. So Crespo has done that. Let's bring in Asprilla then. Bring in and show us some magic stuff for the second half. And let's pay out some channel points to you guys who went for Crespo. There you go. One viewer Watson Crespo. Getting all in the entire pool. Fluffy, if we run scoring now, I'm gonna be so sad. Yeah, that would just be typical. If you went for the run, it would just be so typical. And there he is, actually. Whew, getting a corner. Holme Ukum Bukum song. Can we have the Asprilla song, says Rambling? I mean, I'm like a jukebox. You can have it every time you ask for it. If I can find it. It's somewhere around here. Asprilla. Turn the bass up. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. If we bring the big man on, let's have the song. We run 2-0 duel. He did get it. He did get the second goal we run, of course. I won 1,300 and congratulations, my man. Holme with the El Pipe emote. He's gonna score now, says Rambling. Let's get it, Asprilla. We did last time when we played the song last stream. And Holme with the Asprilla emotes. Welcome to radio, the Mad Scientist. Everybody, sing now. Hey, Mambo. Hey, Mambo. Italiano. Sorin, and it is Marty Palermo. Gol, 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 gol. Fluffy, goddamn. It's just typical Fluffy. You knew it. You knew it was coming. Viran was ready to get that second goal. And Palermo with the third it is. The Argentinians are on fire, as usual. It's 3-0 now. Let's make some subs, and damn. I seriously pressed the substitution button, and Viran came up injured. Potential foot injury. Hopefully just a minor one, but it does give the chance to Ronaldinho. Let's get him in. Cannavaro's kind of tired as well. So Vidic, let's give Vidic his debut. Yes, young Nemanja Vidic is in. Fuser needs to get back after his injury, so let's switch it up a little bit here. 3-0 up. Danish Kev, Mambo Mads. Fluffy, yeah. Oh, R.I.P. That's how it is. Hey Mambo, Mambo, Italiano. Hey Mambo, Mambo, Italiano. Go, 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 check like Italiano. Hey Mambo, Mambo. Hey Mambo. Let's hit the play button also. We still need to get that Faustino Asprilla goal, please. 9.1 for Juan Pablo Sorin, our left wing back. 2 assists today from him. And, one last sub. Let's get Felipe in actually instead of Sorin, who's done so fine today. Ronaldinho with a poor pass. Sorin is still there. Back to Ronaldinho. Martin Palermo tries to get to it, but no. 22 shots with 12 on target. We are dominating our rivals from Bologna right here. Free kick. Ronaldinho. Oi. That was close. Another one by Ronaldinho. This time going for Asprilla. Nope. Felipe needs to get the ball on the left foot. Thuram backs him up. Thuram back to Bohosian. Now it's the Frenchman passing it around. Oh, that was a chance. Asprilla, he won't get it today, will he? Four minutes at it. No consolation goal now for Bologna. Get it out of there. Let's get the clean sheet. Final whistle, ref. There we go. 3-0 victory. Excellent stuff. Now, please don't have Juan Sebastian Veron injured for a long time. That would hurt. And we're still in that third position. Just 2 points off Inter. 4 points off Juve. Halfway through the season. 3 to 6 weeks. Ciao, ciao, Juan Sebastian. So this is the chance for Ronaldinho. But I just saw that Ronaldinho was called up to the Brazilian under-23s. Now I'm interested to see for how long time that will be. Sorin was for sure outstanding today. And Vidic made his debut. Getting a clean sheet, 7.0. Substituted in Sampdoria in 3 days. So that is just enough time to get in another football card prediction. There we go now. Who's left in our little deck over here? Yeah, let's go for 2 fullbacks. This could be an this could be an interesting one. Yes, let's see about this one. 2 fullbacks head to head. Once again, 2 from Great Britain. We have an Arsenal legend versus a Man United legend. So who was capped more by the national team? Was it the English Lee Dixon? Or was it the Irish Dennis Irwin? That is the good question. Which of these 2 players were capped most by the national team back in 93-94? The prediction poll will run now and be live for the next couple of minutes. Good luck, guys. Dennis Irwin versus Lee Dixon. Arsenal versus Man United. D-Maper, you might need to bring in Valderrama as an emergency backup. Just for 1 month. He is at Miami Fusion. He's not for sale. 38. His physicals are done right. They are done. He can still pass a ball, the veteran attacking midfielder, but I don't think we'll do it. Let me see. Ronaldinho. Could we find out for how long he's away now? 3 players away on international duty. That's probably him. I do have Stefano Fiore, who can play up there. But without Veron and without Ronaldinho, that is kinda unfortunate. 1 minute left of the prediction poll. Are you willing to bet your channel points on Lee Dixon or Dennis Irwin? Who were capped most by the national teams back in the days? Back in 93-94. 3-0 victory for Juventus. Goals by Inzaghi, Zidane and Rebrov. 1-1 Inter Milan. Now that's what we like to see. A draw against the other top teams. Goals by Ronaldo and Bierhoff, of course. The 2 top strikers. Lassisi is away as well. That's not too bad. Now we have Vidic. D-Maple, will you look at Valery Lobanovsky? I'm not sure he's in it, mate, but we will take a look at it. Lobanov. Is he around? No, I don't think he is around. Valentin Belkovic, Valery Stadium. Nope, he's not in the database, unfortunately. Lazio, time to get back on track in the Serie A. 7-0. That's how you come back on track. 5th in the Serie A. Goals by Marcelo Salas, Christian Vieri, Sinisa Mihailovic, Sergio Conceição, Alen Boksic. And I think we have a result, haven't we? Yes, we do have a result in the prediction poll. This is a close one, which I also expected. Dennis Irwin. 45% on Dennis. 55% on Lee Dixon. That's a close one. I certainly understand it, guys. Let's see what the result will be. Forza Lazio, says Danish Kev. Lazio is supposed to win this year, says Fluffy. That is true, right? 2000 and 2001. That's the season. D-Maper stadiums are named about him, but nothing more. Amazing to have a stadium named after you during your lifetime. Absolutely. Sandfox, how is Sunderland doing? Yes, we'll take a look at that after this prediction. Alright, the results are in. So, let's start out with Lee Dixon. Lee Dixon was capped by England at this point of time 18 times. 18 times. Dennis Irvin was capped. It is really, really close, this one. 3 games between them. Dennis was capped 21 times. We have a winner, Dennis Irvin. 45% in the prediction poll. We'll take the channel points, split them between them. Congratulations. Alright, Sandfox. It is time now. Let me just click through all these notifications. Oh, a Sprilia injury for 10 days. What's happening right now? Vidic for a couple of days. Sunderland. They missed promotion last season. Quite incredibly. If we go back and check out the first season, look at this. Sunderland with 103 points. Just like Bolton. But Bolton managed to win it in the end. But Sunderland didn't get promoted with 103 points in the first season. Remarkable. So Middlesbrough, who got relegated last season from the Prem, in the first position. Norwich, Birmingham, Sunderland in 4th. So in the playoff run, Sunderland could definitely be interesting. And I'll find you some wheels to spin afterwards. I'll find those in the background right here. Can we see Sunderland's squad now, says Rich. It looks like this. Rich is the man to talk with about Sunderland. He knows his stuff. He has a wonderful save on this database himself.
It's not as far-fetched as it may seem. In fact, both local San Francisco papers are investing a lot of money to try and get a service just like that.
What do you think, Sandfox? Is this the club to go for? I will choose Sunderland. He is the new Sunderland owner. So next thing we'll do is try and find a Regen player for you. Give me a sec. Yeah, they're down here. I just need a position. Which position would you like your youth team player to play, my friend? And what nationality as well? Let me have those informations and we'll find a player for you and get him added at Sunderland to hopefully help Sunderland out. Is Michael Bridges still there? Is he gone? Where were Bridges? He's at Leicester. So he left for 3.6 million to Prem side. 21 years old, Michael Bridges. Not a bad shout on this. Central midfielder Mongolian. Now that is a new one for sure. We'll take this one. He's 16. Nation. Incredible. This is a flag we haven't seen before. Okay, and what we usually do is when he's 16 years old, he'll start out having a potential ability of 120 and a current at 80. That is the start out. And he is a central midfielder. That is fine. Now we just need a name. And then we'll spin a wheel. Rich to Sandfox, excellent choice. Are you a Sunderland supporter in real life? I am. Not surprising, Bridges sees the highest potential ability in the squad. Not really, but I do like their history, says Sandfox. Ninja Penguino didn't realize before I signed Thierry Henry that his work rate was 1. Yeah, that is a strange one on this database with Thierry Henry. Absolutely. What do you think about name, Sandfox? Has I missed it in the chat? Are you thinking about it? What should we call this new addition at Sunderland? Sandfox Jr. or Silver Fox Jr. Eddie Howe, says Sandfox. Fats late in today. Good to see someone taking over a club. Yeah, it's fantastic. Sandfox has done it marvelously. Getting 10,000 channel points in. Always nice to see you, Fats. How are we doing tonight? As we are adding Eddie Howe. Isn't there already an Eddie Howe on the database? Isn't the real life manager on the database? I can't remember. Yeah, he is at Bradford, who did get promoted to the Prem, right, in the first season. A rotation player, but nonetheless, now there is 2 Eddie Howes. Let's save this one. And let me get the wheels ready for you, my friend. Not so much the Sunderland choice, Toon. There is the rivalry, of course. That is obvious. Okay, now you should be able to see the first wheel. There it is. Improve player current ability and potential ability. So this is an important one. Let's see if the wheel will be kind to you and give Eddie Howe a good start to the universe. Certainly. Good luck, Sandfox, on this spin. Let's hit it. Be kind, wheel. Let's do it. Oh, damn. That was freaking close to the jackpot. But instead we get +5 in both. It's a start nonetheless. But that was freaking close to the jackpot, right? My transitions just went mad, but we are still around. Here we are, guys. So +5 in both. Let's add that immediately. To 125 and to 85. It's a start, and we're not done yet, because now you can choose which 3 attributes you would like me to improve, and I'll spin a second wheel to let that wheel decide by how much those 3 attributes will be improved. Your call, Sandfox. Let me know if you want me to spin the wheel first, or if you already have an idea. I believe, says Fluffy. 50 current ability. But let's go. That would be fantastic. Rich, in real life, that Eddie Howe is now the manager of Newcastle United. Exactly. Okay, I see it now. I see what's happening. D. Maple, Walter Boyd was an outstanding player playing in Jamaica at this time. I also remember Etherington and Simon Davis at Peterborough was great. Now that's some great shouts. Some more unknown now. So close, says Silver Fox. That was close. That was close. The stream paused for me, so you're clearly on 50. Didn't you see the wheel spin finish? So close, says Sandfox. Says Sandfox. Rambling said question mark. Didn't you see the wheel finish? The wheel spin. I have switched to the second wheel now. Pause for me too, so I'm gonna be a little behind now, says Fats. Spin first, says Sandfox. We'll spin the second wheel. Here we go. Come on, be good now to Sandfox. Let's see that close to the jackpot. Come on, you can do it. Yes. There we go. Now we're talking. +8 in 3 attribute categories. You just let me know which 3 attribute categories you would improve by +8. That was more like it, for sure. Where we go now? Okay, that could be an interesting one.
Winds southerly at about 15 with gusts of 25 miles an hour. Barometric pressure 30.00 and is rising. And no precipitation. We're about a half inch behind.
Rambling says, I saw the wheel spin, but it crashed for a moment. It did crash in the end. Surely did. Rich, I would just spin first as default. I think everyone is choosing to see numbers first. It does affect what attributes you change. Absolutely. We should make that default. I'm with you. So, interesting to see what he goes for, Sandfox. Free choice of 3 attributes. And while he thinks of it, I think we will start another prediction. Oh, we got it. Vision passing long shots. Yes. Love those shouts. Vision. +8 in vision. Look at that. From 4 to 12, that is. Passing and long shots. Passing. Hell yeah. So that will max out passing. You'll have 1 in your hand to move on. And long shots +8. That is 12 as well. Maxed out passing. 1 attribute you can place wherever you want. Rich, I know what I do. Just curious to see what you choose. It makes sense for sure. And Sandfox, you have 1 point left. 1 extra point. Where should we put that? Spare on stamina. The spare point on stamina goes to 12. Let's save this, and before we save it, let's move him to Sunderland. So they will get their newest signing in here immediately, and their new club owner as well. So good luck to Sunderland. 4th in the 1st division, involved in that promotion run, playoff run. Going to be quite interesting, I'm sure. Sietsefliegen, welcome in. Thank you for pressing the follow button. We are happy to have you here at the Mad Crew. Welcome in. We'll go over here now. Okay, we have a prediction over here. So we have had a quiz all night long where you're guessing which player was capped more by the national team at this point of time. This was the last battle head-to-head. Now we have a new one. So people, bet your channel points if you feel like you have an idea of which of these 2 players were capped more by the national teams. The first up is Andrej Kanchelskis. Played for Man United for years, Everton, Rangers, Fiorentina. And he'll go head-to-head with the Brazilian Mauro Silva, Deportivo La Coruña legend. Which of these 2 players, who were capped more by the national teams? The prediction poll is live now for the next 2 minutes. You will have a chance to bet some channel points, and we will find out which of the 2 players will cap most at this point of time. Good luck, guys. Rich to Sandfox. Vision is a great choice with the already high passing, which is now even higher. That is a good connection. One minute left of the prediction poll. Mauro Silva head-to-head with Andrej Kanchelskis. I'm interested to see the result of this one. I don't know. I can't remember what the numbers is on the back of this. We'll find out in a moment. $30 seconds left. The last chance to battle some channel points, to bet some channel points. Who do we got? The Brazilian or the Russian? Five seconds and we will get the result in. Let's see who you have, guys. It's a split decision, almost a landslide. We have 27% saying it's Andrej Kanchelskis and 73% saying it's Mauro Silva. Let's get that result in. Kanchelskis, 23 appearances. 23 appearances. Mauro Silva, 24 appearances. Yes, it does say 24. One cap more for Mauro Silva. So yes, the majority will take it this time. I'll pay out some channel points to the vast majority for sure. congratulations. Some more channel points has been given out